Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Jan, and in this video I will try to explain to you what is the spread, because I think many of you do not understand how the spread works, and some of you have, for example, orders, and sometimes they don't work. You either trade is not opening or it doesn't close, and you can see that the price reached the price you had in your order, but nothing happened. So you have questions like this, and decided to make this video to explain to you how the spread works and how it's affecting our trading, and you need to understand it. So let's say you know that, for example, again, we have brokers. They offering us two types of accounts, for example, EC and Pro, EC and Micro, where you can see on the Pro the spread would be mostly nothing, either zero up to average 0.6 pips, and then we have other side Micro account where we'll have around 1.8 2.5 pips spread. So you know that spread is a commission for the broker. So that's why on EC and Micro you can see there is no any other commissions, and on EC and Pro there is a commission, but you still have a little spread, because EC and Pro, it's the market spread, which is a raw, because you know that it can be the spread is changing, because on the market you will always have difference in buy and sell price, and sometimes the difference could be very small, like 0.6, 0.1, maybe not at all, nothing. And sometimes it can be more and stretch, and of course the spread would be different. It depends on how many people are trading. If you have many buyers, if you have many sellers, so you have a very good liquidity, then of course the spread will be less. And if you don't have very good liquidity, you have not enough people who wants to buy or sell, of course the spread will be bigger. And also you know that different time of trading, the Forex sessions, when you, for example, would look at Asian session, you will see the spread will be more, because you have less people trading. And of course on the European session, when you have Europe and USA trading, then you will see the spread will be less. And also the more popular pairs, that's why I like Euro USD, as you can see. I have Euro USD open, and it's the popular pairs also will have less spread, because more people trading. So spread is depends on how many you have buyers, how many you have sellers. So more people trading, less spread you would have. And also you know that on the market the spread can change and can be very high, especially when the news happening, and everybody's scared of trading on news, and it's understandable, because during the news what can happen, there will be many people buying and not many people will want to sell, and of course that's why the spread will could be quite high. And so you have to understand this and know about it. So I think many of you does actually understand that, but let's say what we can see. So right now I have Pro account open. On this example, you can see here we have the commission, and you can see in the chart is the price for Pro accounts. And also if you will be looking on the Micro account, you will see exactly the same. The chart will be like for Pro account. The only difference you would notice, then you will open order, would try to buy or sell, you would see that on Pro account, for example, your sale price is exactly the same as here in the chart, and in the Micro account it will be different, and I will show you a little bit later. Let's just look at it here right now. So you have like 110700, you can see, and you can see how small the difference between the prices, buy and sell. You have mostly no spread, like you can see if it's 1 and 2, now it's 2, 2, and only you can see these little numbers changing most of the time. Let's now look at what is spread, how you calculate a spread, because many a little bit confused with the points and spread. Points and pips, because spread is the difference in price, which is in pips. and many people say instead of pips they say points. To be honest, it's a bit of confusion, but for me, for easy understand, and for you it could be easy when you will just look in the chart and you will just not calculate the last number and only would calculate the number previous before last. That would be your peep, because the next number would be like a little pipet, let's say, pipet which make a peep. I hope you understand that. Anything you do, like when you're using the crosshair, you can see again the same as like 141 right now, which you take last number, it would be 14 pips. So many would say it was 141 pip or 141 points, but to understand exactly, you just take one number from anything here and you would know how many pips. So 14 pips. If you would like stretch more, you can see it's 359 would be really 35.9 pips, and even more if we'll stretch, let's say like this, and you can see it's like 1100. If you take last number, you would know it's 110 pips. And so that's with the number. If you would calculate, for example, we have the, let's say, price right now is 11074, let's say 2 minus 1.10741, then you would see that the spread or the difference in the price between sell and buy is not 0.1. So it's like 10 numbers after the dot. You can see that means we would time at 10,000, and you can see that we have spread right now is not 0.1. It's not even 1 pip. It's not 0.1 over pip spread. So that last little one is as I said to you, is like that little pipet, and the really pips you look in is that second number. So that's the pip. So this is you can see the spread is not 0.1 of the pip. I hope this is understandable to you. And now, as I said, just look at, just don't count the last number, except if you wouldn't count the last number, you would always see on the pro account it's mostly no spread. If you would look at it, like right now, like when 72 and 72, 72, 73, you can see it's like 1 or 0 spread, 1 or 0 spread, but this little pip is aiding a little bit. So that's how we see the spread. You can see that raw spread on the pro account is very, very narrow, and so it's quite good to actually trade the pro account, except the conditions a little bit different. You need to put a little bit more money, and of course you can trade a bit bigger volume of your lot. It's for example on like Tallinex, to trade the pro you need 0.10 trading, and you need to invest $2,000 deposited. So that's why, of course, most of people choosing the micro accounts. And let's go to micro account. You can see here is your sell price is 1.1070, and here you can see it's slightly different price. So you can see it's you already have a little bit adding to your sell price, and also differences between buy and sell. You can see is also changing around 2.5 pips. So, but you see here still is your raw spread, raw price, market price, let's say, your market price. So that's why it could be confusion between what you see here and what you really see right now here. And so next thing is that now you kind of understand that this is actually our sell price. You know that if right now we want to buy sell, there would be one price, as you can see, and that's a current price, but really that here is two prices, as you can see here, sell and buy. So you can sell for one price at this particular moment, but you can buy at absolutely different price, which you can see here. But let's put the ask price, so it would be more visual and understandable. If you will go in tools and you press options and you go to charts, you need to tick show ask line, which I already did, and that would allow me to put the ask price on my charts. Right now you can't see it, so we do click your mouse and properties, and also go to common. You might have in colors, but you press the next one, common. You can also see here show ask line, so there would be a show ask line for this particular chart. We would press OK. Now you can see that line. Now you can see the ask line, and we have it on the 5 minutes. Let's go to 1 minute chart, and you can see it even better. Here is let's just move this so we would know that the higher, the top line would be buy, and the bottom line would be sell. And so stretching again, so you can see at this particular moment we can buy at this price. You can see it's moving right now quite fast, and we can sell at this particular price, the bottom line. At that price we can sell, and at that price we can buy. But as you can see here, this is the market value. It's a for pro account, but really you have spread, which you can see right here. So you can sell for the price on pro account. Let's say that would be your price, 7. It's changing very fast, as you can see. In like few seconds it's changing, but really you can sell. The broker offers you these prices, and let's make an example. So now for example, you want to buy or sell, and you know that one of these lines must reach your price. For example, if you decided to buy here, then you can't really do it until the top line will reach your level. And if you place the orders and your top line will not reach your level, you will never get into your trade. And that's why it's all happening, and that's why you think there is something wrong, didn't go your trade, but it only happens because we have two lines. We have two prices. There is never one price, there is always two prices. You can sell at one price, you can buy only at the other price, and if they don't reach, you can't sell or buy. Let's make an example. Let's make a straight away. We will have an order. It's very close. Let's say you see I can sell right now at that price 11076, but I want to buy, let's say, at that price. And so I will do pending order quickly. I will try buy limit at the price 1.0682. I'm placing my order. I'm opening the trade straight away. Here we are, we have my order. You can see that line. So now I'm waiting for the ask price, that line, to reach my level plus a spread. Here you would see again market value, market prices, but we are looking at this one, the ones which offered to us by a broker because of the spread. And we can see right now the price, I can only buy at that price, 1.1071 and 1. But I want this price, I want that, 1.10682. And you can see how the market is moving. So right now it's trying to go down, you can see, and all what you can see sometimes is that it's actually going to have to be a candle, and the price which would cross our line, but it would be only price for bid, the price for sell, but the price for buy, ask price, will never reach that level, and that's why our order will stay out. Well, we will have to wait a bit, but what I can do is just to move a little bit, just to see, to change it, because it's going like that, up, 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 up. Let's say I moved it here. So look, I want to buy at this price, 11688 is right here. Look at this, the bid price is getting quite close to my price, and you would see the candle would actually, you see the candle now crossed it. That's, you can see, but you can see the order didn't work. Can you see that? You can see the price stopped, right? Very good example. It stopped in the middle, and but the ask price never reached my level. You can see it. Look, it's in the middle. I can't do anything. You can see that's why the order doesn't work, because it's in the middle, because that's how the spread works. Because of that spread, it didn't take me into the trade. But you can see, because you can see, look, at this moment the only offered price is here is 69, which is still not enough for me to go. But you can see the on this chart that our candles are already, the price already crossed my price. Why I'm not in the order? Now you understand, it's all the spread, because we can have only two prices all the time, buy and sell, but not the one price. That's why we have to wait. We have to wait for when the spread will be that narrow that we will reach our price. You can see again it goes 68. Now we are in our trade. Now finally we are inside our trade. So that's what is happening, as you can see. So now you see it's crossed it, but you saw before it wasn't even it was crossing it, but you see only on this candle we actually could go into our trade. Now it worked out. I hope you understand this, because lots of you guys are asking that question, why the orders didn't work. So you can see at this moment that it's actually happened. So now we want to do, we ain't gonna care about what is happening now. I want to change pending, modify it, and I want to take profit. Well, let's say just wherever. I'll just take profit here and right here. So where is my profit? Here it is. It's very high. I'm going to move it, so you would see how we're going to close that position. So you know that what we have done, we bought, correct? So now we want to sell. We want to close our position. That means it would be a sell, and we're moving our profit even more to see. So now for our order to close, our trade to close, we need other way around. We need this price, this bid sell price, so that line should reach our profit, our target, because we have price 10,708 right now here, and you can see that our price is far away from it. I will move it again closer to the ask line, and you would see once again an example. You can see how close that ask line is already around here my price, and you can see also the bid line also touched my price, but as you can see again, that was market value, not the value we have with a broker. So it's not with the spread, it was for the pro account. So if you would have been trading on the pro account right now, you would have been out of your trade. You can see the bid line is reached it, but we still don't have enough. We still need a little bit. We have 68, we need 69. We need 69. If they will go a little bit more, 69. We're looking here, because we have here price, which is offered by the broker, and we're waiting, and we're waiting. It's still low. It's still low. You see, it's going back again, and it's going again 67. We need 69 to be able to close our position. You can see how the price goes around and it crosses us and coming back and crosses our line all the time, but our order is still open. That's the spread. That's how it works. The spread doesn't let us to come out from the trade. And on the pro it would have been different situation. If you would be watching the pro now, we would have been out of the trade, but you can see we are not. It's crossing, and we are still there on the pro account, and we will do the same. We will make an order. We will try, well, what do we think is going, pending order. We will do a pending order again, and we will try again buy limit, let's say at the price 110,665, and I have here my order 110,665, and so I am waiting again for this line, for this level to get to that price. And well, I will be moving a bit more, say just to speed up it a bit, and we're waiting. You can see we have the bid price crossed it, but it's still in the middle. It doesn't reach the ask price. And I'll see, you see, oppa, you can see here you are, we are in the trade straight away. You can see, because it's the raw spread, it's very narrow, it's very narrow spread here, mostly nothing. That's why we are in the trade. But you can see how fast we went into our position compared to micro account. And but we have right now here, we have straight away, because we have lot size is 1, commission is $6. Now we have to really cover it, so we would want to close our position in profit. Let's say again, I'll put the pending order quickly. Let's say take profit here, closing. And so what I'm doing, I'm going to move it down a bit. I move it here. So now I'm waiting again. This price I need to move, but look, if I will get close, I only need a little bit to move, because my spread here is very small, it's very narrow. I really need just to cover that. I need to cover that commission. Look, I'm straight away mostly in profit, but I still want to make it as example of the, here we are. So I would wait a little bit again for this bid price to reach my level of my profit level. Of course, here I have very narrow commission, I have very narrow spread, but at the same point, before I will be closing the position, I need to cover the commission I would have to pay, and I need to remember about it. That's why you can see here it's a $6 difference. Unfortunately right now it goes against me. I'm not going to wait right now. When it's going to come back, I'm just going to move again the profit. Let's say, yeah, I know it's going to be minus, but I'm just going to move it again, let's say here. And so just would be waiting for again the bid price to touch my profit. You can see again, I just put it right where the ask price, and you can see nothing happened because the bid price is below, and now it's moving. You can see how close it is, but it still doesn't touch my price. It doesn't reach it. Look, just a little bit, and we have just 2 little pivots to reach it. You can see how it's moving one, and we need just hit. That's it. You see, my trade just closed. And even though I made a loss, but you could see that how it worked. We were waiting. You saw how the price was in the middle between the buy and sell, and it's only worked out when it reached our level. So you can see this is how the spread affecting our trading, and how trading with smaller spread is of course better benefits, and with the bigger spread you can see that we have to wait for a while to get our price level, what we need. So this is how the spread works, and that's what you should know. So I hope you understand now. And when you see candles around here and your order was here and it didn't close, now you know why and what's happening. And so I hope it's understandable. If you still have any questions, don't forget to please ask, and don't forget to subscribe, and I see you later. Bye everyone, bye.